As you know him, she's that person who would like to dish out instructions. So I was on the receiving end. She did that. I last talked to her executing another instruction on the 28th of March. And we arranged that we would talk again on the 3rd. Unfortunately, she could not make it for that day.
It is a great loss, I guess, to the family.
Yes, a very great loss. But when I see the whole of South Africa mourning, then I began to say to myself, yes, she was born in our family, but we handed it out to the South African community. So she's our sister at home, and she's our sister as a South African.
Mr. Madikizela, outline for us the activities that are going to happen in relation to the memorial services that are going to go on throughout the country. Because we were told that is what you were going to talk to us about. Are you able to give us a detailed plan of what is going to happen when?
Well, the plan, as far as I know it now, you should understand that it changes all the time, because you get that, you know it very well, everybody wants to say his or her word. But at home, firstly, we wanted to have a memorial service at Wnnie, where she was born.
This is Bizana.
Bizana, yes. Well, fortunately, the ANC compromised, but unfortunately, because of the nature of the roads in the area, it was not going to be possible to have a memorial service on Tuesday and at the same time to prepare the roads. So we agreed that the memorial service shall take place in Bizana on the 10th of this month. And we understand that the president will be going there. And in doing so, he will first touch down at Winnie's home in Mpongweni, and then from there he will go and address the memorial service in town.
Now, Mama Madikizela, another crucial question. You had the king of Abatel, as an this afternoon visiting. Their wishes as the Temple Royal House was that Umama be laid to rest next to Umadiba in Nkolo. The family on the other side has decided that she's going to be laid to rest at the Fourways Private Cemetery. What has the family agreed to between these two competing interests, if you will?
Well, to begin with, I made a statement earlier on, and we said as a family would like we need to be given a dignified funeral that she deserves. And we even went to the Tebu homestead and made a report. Normally in our culture, when somebody has died living with you and you know his or her connection, you have to go and make a report about that. We did that. We never discussed the issue of the funeral, but be that as it may, our view is that Sis Wnnie has got 2 daughters, and as a family, we need to respect their feeling. If it were for our family, she would be buried in Mpongweni in Bizana. But the wishes of the 2 daughters are paramount to us. So we consulted with them and they told us what they wanted. Then we were quite comfortable with it. So the question about where she's going to be buried, I think at the present moment, we should leave it to the history.
Kubantu base Eastern Cape, umlayeza wakho ungaba uphi ngoba ngiyazi ukuthi uMama Winnie ubuya eEastern Cape. Umzi wakaXhosa eEastern Cape bamthanda kakhulu.
You are dead right. Yes, you are dead right. To the extent that there's a delegation that is coming on here. Is leaving the Eastern Cape on tomorrow. They'll be here. They'll be here on Monday. Beza ke bephethe umyalezo wokuthi ewe intombi yethu le. sayinikezela kwisizwe sase-South Africa. Unabantwana unomze wayetshatele kuwo. Kuyo yonke loo nto bathi makalale ngoxolo uMangutyala bephethe loo myalezo. Okokuba ngaba uzofihlwa phi afihlwe phi bathe masizonyathela emzini wakhe. Sibone ke into yokuba kuthiwani sabe ke sibaxelele thina as a family into yoba sigqibe kweloko kuba sihambisane nezimvo neminqweno yabantwana babo.
Just as a final word from my side, Mr. Madikizela, there's been a lot of talk, and it's an uncomfortable talk around the issue of Brandford. The Secretary General of the ANC, Ace Mahashude, says he has been in contact with the Madikizela and I suspect the Mandela family as well, in relation to that house being turned into a museum, which has not happened as a result of corruption. Put it out very clear. Corruption has stopped that museum from being done. So, are you satisfied as the family by the explanation that you have been given by the Secretary General of the ANC, or has it not given an explanation at all? Which is it?
My family is big, but personally I didn't get any message about that. All I can say is that I'm glad that whatever corruption you are talking about, Sis Winnie is not part of that. So I think until after we've put her to rest, let's leave that, and then we'll begin to talk about it after we have buried her.
And your final message to the nation?
Elokugqibela kwisizwe saseMzantsi Afrika, kwisizwe sase-Afrika besibuhlungu sikhala, kodwa sithe sakubona into yokokuba isizwe sonke siyakhala sathuthuzeleka. Ngaloo mazwi ke siyabulela.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That was Mama Winnie Madikizela's brother, Prince Madikizela, speaking to us here outside Mama Winnie Madikizela's house. Over to you in Johannesburg.
And many thanks to our acting political editor, Sophie Mkwena, there speaking to Prince Madikizela. Prince Madikizela, that is, as she has said, the brother to the late Wnnie Madikizela Mandela. And touching on a few important things, the first being that there will be a memorial service that will be held in Bizana on the 10th of April, that is next Tuesday, and that the family as a unit would have preferred Wnnie Madikizela Mandela to be buried in Bizana, but they will respect the wishes of her two daughters, and wherever they say that she will be buried, so be it. And lastly, just saying that there is no word yet from the authorities on the status of the house that the late Wnnie Madikizela Mandela lived in Brandford in the Free State province. Well, we will, of course, continue to give you regular updates from Soweto and also from the Wnnie Event Center. That's the venue of the Democratic Alliance's two-day elective